Canyon de Chelly was one of the major strongholds of the Navajo people. They had managed to raise peach trees, and they had some resemblance of crops. They raised sheep. They had cattle. They had what they needed to survive.
Canyon de Chelly was really the only part of the reservation I'm aware of, from listening to old people talk and everything, that they lived in groups sufficiently enough that they could be captured and rounded up. The agrarian people of Chinle weren't that much of a warrior tribe anyway. They farmed and raised most of their food and everything. They were pretty calm, quiet people.
In the fall of 1863, Kit Carson invaded Canyon de Chelly. Snipers were positioned along the canyon rims. The soldiers were divided and spread out all through the canyon. In the American history, Indians were not thought of very highly. They were thought of in the same way as the black people were in the South. They should have no rights.
I always am amused people say the atrocities of war. War is the atrocity. He found it relatively easy through starvation by burning their crops, killing their animals, cutting down their orchards, and essentially starving them down that he could capture them and make a name for himself. Because in that day and age, the only good Indian was a dead Indian.
Get on here.
The things that they had to go through, it was hard on them, and
It was sad, but a lot of it was by their own choice. If they had just perhaps opened up their eyes a little bit and realized that there was no way to stop these white people from coming, that there were just too many of them. And if they wanted to, they could live with them in peace. But they chose to fight, and they lost.
It was a very sad time in American history. The cruelty that was shown to the Native Americans, it was sad.
It was a pretty bad situation, the way that our government handled the Navajo people at that time.
Kit Carson was ruthless, cruel man, and they can build all the museums in Santa Fe for him they want to, but I think if you're honest, you can't really respect the man.
If there was resistance, the Army fought the resistance. There were conflicts all throughout the Southwest.
In Carson's defense, I have to say that he was given a set of orders to come and do it. And as a military person, he followed his orders. So I guess in his defense, we have to say that. Was it justified? No, I can't justify it following those orders. I can't justify burning people's houses down and killing women and children. People that really were no threat to you. The white man didn't want the country anyway. What has the white man done with this country? With the reservation? What would you do with it if you had it today? Nothing. There's not much there. And other than the beauty of the land. So, what was the point of the whole thing?